Hey guys, it's Phil here with my Wrestlepalooza picks. That's right. This is the prediction show where I tell you who I think is going to win. We're going to break down the Wrestlepalooza card, which takes place this Saturday, September 20th at 7 p.m. at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is the debut of WWE on ESPN. 5-match card. Let's break it down. First off, we're going to start with a tag team match between the Usos and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. This match has been bulling for the last couple weeks. The action that's been going on between Braun Breaker and the Usos leading to the point where this started at the last pay-per-view when Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker put the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in the hospital. And Jay come out to defend his honor. And then now the Usos have reunited for this match at Wrestlepalooza. But we're getting to see a different Jay going into it. He's not the happy-go-lucky. Ever since he lost in that four-way, Jay's been going a little bit more and more to the dark side. And I think that is one reason it's going to cost them this week. And my prediction is that Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker will take away the victory. Now let's see what the odds makers have to say about this. Currently, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are a minus 600 favorite over the Usos at plus 350. Up next, the Women's World Championship. For the vacated women's title, you have Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie. This is Stephanie Valkyrie's first chance at a WWE women's title. Now, she was the NXT North American champion as well as the NXT champion. Now, this title was held by Naomi. It was supposed to be Stephanie Valkyrie versus Naomi, but due to a baby on board, Naomi is no longer in action, and the title has been vacated. Now, she was supposed to go up against Io Sky the night she found out she was pregnant. So now we have Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie. The build for this is not what you would want for a pay-per-view match. Well, we're in 2025, a PLE match, because Stephanie Valkyrie has not been on television for the last couple of weeks until this week. Io Sky has been in action and has been building a story behind the scenes with Asuka, where Io Sky says, I want to do this on my own, and Asuka keeps showing up. Well, I wonder if that is going to cost Io Sky the title. That's why I am picking Stephanie Valkyrie to be your next women's world champion. And the odds makers agree, as Stephanie Valkyrie comes in at minus 400 and Io Sky at plus 250. This is the closest odds on this card. So if there is a pick'em, this is the match. If you want to put some money on it and have a chance to win, Io Sky might be your pick. Personally, I'm going Stephanie Valkyrie. Up next, the undisputed WWE Championship between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Cody's been off television for the last couple weeks. He's been shooting Street Fighter and had a baby. Congrats, guys. But while he's been gone, Drew McIntyre has been holding it down ever since Clash in Paris. He's been a busy man on SmackDown, and that gave him the chance when Cody coming back on SmackDown last week and challenged him for his title. And because of that, we're getting the two up against. Now, this is no one on earth. There's no way anybody thinks that Drew McIntyre is going to win this. I personally would love to see it. A heel Drew McIntyre as champ would be phenomenal, but it's still Cody Rhodes' time. Cody Rhodes beat John Cena for the title. I think he's going to hold it for a long time. He's got the movie role coming out. I think he's going to be the champ walking in to WrestleMania next year. So that because of that reason, Cody Rhodes is my pick. And Vegas agrees, as Cody Rhodes is the minus $1,250 favorite over Drew McIntyre, who comes in at $575. Up next, the match that I'm most excited about, and I believe everybody in America is excited about when it comes to Wrestlepalooza. CM Punk teaming with his wife, AJ Lee. AJ Lee makes her return to the ring for the first time in 10 years to go against Seth Rollins, who is the WWE Heavyweight Champion, and Becky Lynch, the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Whew, they had some change of words this past week on the mic to basically call each other out on some bullshit. This has been a big match ever since Clash in Paris, when the rumor of AJ Lee would show up after Becky Lynch attacked Punk at Clash in Paris. She did show up in Chicago, the same town her husband returned in. And that leads me to think that we're setting up for something much bigger than just this mixed tag match. Now, I think ultimately we're going to get a Team CM Punk versus Team Seth Rollins at War Games. I could be wrong. But the one thing I think we're going to get at Survivor Series is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title. And because of that reason alone, I think CM Punk and AJ Lee are going to take it down this week at Wrestlepalooza. And so does the odds makers, as the team of Punk and Lee comes in at minus 2,000 favorites. And the dog in this fight, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, comes in at plus 500. Now, the main event of the evening between John Cena on his retirement tour and Brock Lesnar. As you can tell by the tone of my voice, I am not excited for Brock Lesnar to return. Could have lived without ever seeing another Brock Lesnar match. Now, what he did in the ring was great, but what he did outside the ring makes me not as interested. Now, WWE clearly doesn't care about what happened. So we're getting this match. Fans are going to be excited. John Cena and Brock Lesnar have had a storied career. They have gone up against each other several times, and Brock Lesnar has had John Cena's match in most of them. He's won most of the one-on-one matches, but this is John Cena's final tour. This will be the last time, most likely, that Brock Lesnar and John Cena steps in to the ring against each other. And because of that reason, I'm choosing John Cena with just 6 appearances left, 5, I believe, after this weekend, to beat Brock Lesnar. And so do the odds makers at minus 700 for John Cena and plus 400 for Brock Lesnar. So that's my predictions. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel to get all new content each and every week. We also have our AEW all-out predictions coming this weekend, and we also have new podcasts each and every week. So make sure you hit that like button, slam that notification bell so you get the latest notices, and make sure you subscribe. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll check you next time.